The crypto market is absolutely bouncing back majorly, right? With Bitcoin approaching all-time highs very quickly. Ethereum is breaking out. Solana is absolutely exploding. I am anticipating a heavy alt season very, very soon, and a lot of other people are also. And with that comes the opportunity for all of us to make a lot of money in the markets potentially, right? Today is a very, very important video in which I want to talk about some low market cap gems that have the potential to explode. And as always, guys, remember, this is just my personal opinion. This is not financial advice. These are what I believe to be great coins right now, runners in the market. And we have just called the coin that has just gone 18x, and we are about to speak about it now because I think there's more to come. This has been absolutely phenomenal for my community and for the ones that got in early because of our VIP Discord group, right? So like I say all the time, guys, when it comes to crypto, very important that you be a part of a private community that know what they're doing, talk about crypto together, and get you opportunities nice and early. That's where the money is made, right? There's that VIP Discord group in the link down below in the description, and you guys can join that. Let's get straight into these explosive meme coins that I think are going to do super, super well. And could you potentially retire off any of these? Let's find out. Let's break down all of these meme coins that are extremely low in market cap. These picks are the super, super risky ones. First up is Pandu. This has been our latest pick that has done an 18x from the bottom. We did call this in my private group at 100k market cap. If you don't know where 100k market cap is, it's somewhere down here. Who cares where it is, right? And we did reach a market cap top of 1.8 mil, which is the local top. Now, going through a little bit of a correction now. Everyone absolutely loved this project so far. People have taken their initials and plus profits, and we are waiting to see what is going to happen soon. Large prospects for this coin. I'm hoping it's not too good to be true. One of those cases, right? They're creating NFTs. The NFTs went live. Their website looks phenomenal. They're building a massive community on X. This is what I would consider to be the best beta play to Pudgy Penguins. I mean, we're obviously late to Pudgy Penguins, and you do have another coin that we'll be speaking about soon also, but this market cap really gives you guys an indicator of the potential of where this could go. So if this does send into the tens of millions of market cap, we have just hit an enormous gem. This is Pandu Pandas. You guys can go check out the website in your own time. This isn't going to be a whole spiel about the project, but look here, guys. They have the NFTs that look very similar to Pudgy Penguins. Super, super cool. Love it. They have an AI co-pilot, and they have AI implementation, NFT marketplace. They have a community building around it. People are changing their profile pictures to the pandas, and they are posting actively on X, building up that community. So this does look like something special, guys. I'll say it once again for the people who don't understand. Also, I do not know where this is going short term, guys. As you can see, it's going through a hefty correction already from the top. So it's sitting at about 1.09 mil at the moment. So again, people are selling, taking profits, just the natural price action of a project this low in market cap. Super high volatility. With the huge ups, you have the huge downs. So just know what you're getting into with these coins. I'm absolutely loving this project at the moment. My community is. I hope it really goes on to do better things. Hopefully the momentum keeps building and we do bounce off key support here, because we are getting to a level where it might be a little bit concerning with the pullback, but we definitely want it to hold this level here around 600k. If we do get an aggressive dump down to 600k, we want to see something where we build a little bit of support and start trending upwards again. However, I don't think it's going to reach 600k. I think we bounce maybe off this 1 mil mark just here at 900k and we start going up again. That's just my opinion. That's enough from this project. That's enough from Pandu Pandas. Absolutely phenomenal at the moment. We did nail this trade. So there's the contract address for you people that ask. Next up is Mars. Mars is one of my favorite projects, and this is no stranger to the channel, right? So I've been speaking about it for a very long time. We did nail this trade back here. We called it here around 380k market cap, I believe. and this was a local bottom back then. And it did reach a market cap of about 2.2 million. So off the top of my head, that's about a 6x. Did phenomenally well. I have held on to this, guys, and I did round trip a lot of profit. A lot of people gave up on me on Mars, ultimately ended up coming down, but that's absolutely fine because I personally like this project a lot. I like what it's about. I like what it stands for, right? They're trying to help pygmy hippos, which are obviously endangered. Warm vibes. Absolutely love these types of people in the community. I think we need more of them. They are donating to the wildlife park that Mars is situated in. So there's a nice Mars video there, and they're doing all the right things to build a community, guys. Sometimes you have to turn a blind eye to the price action just a little bit. It might be a little bit boring. It might annoy you. You might get mad that it's come down. So am I. Absolutely. I go through the same emotions, but I'm sticking to it. I've seen the potential that Moodeng has hit over 600 mil market cap. And with Mars being something very, very similar, and we haven't seen a hippo that has run massively in the crypto space for a while, I think this is worth a bid. That's just my opinion, right? So I might be stacking more here. I'll definitely let my VIP know if I am, because this has been a constant area of support and we've been speaking about it, right? So this constant area of support here around this 400K mark, people don't tend to sell below that, right? So people absolutely love holding on to Mars at this point. We just need an instigator, something maybe to go viral, someone maybe to list it. Who knows, right? I do not know what is going to take it to the next level, but I'm willing to wait. Next up is GigaChad, which is our main blue chip meme coin for this video. This will be like the only high market cap meme coin that I speak about. And the reason being is because I think it's severely undervalued at the moment. So we do know GigaChad reached a market cap of almost $1 billion, which is a feat that not many cryptocurrency projects end up reaching, let alone meme coins, right? So this was absolutely special. This was Murad's second baby after SPX. Everybody knows that. And this was a legendary call on the channel, which I call at about 20 or 30 mil market cap. You guys can go fact check that on my channel if you wish to do so. And we did absolutely nail it. So we had a top of about 900 mil. Obviously, I didn't sell the top. Not many people actually end up selling a top, but we did have that standard double top and then we collapsed, right? So we should have seen it coming. I ended up selling a bit on the way down and taking profit. And I think it's time to stack GigaChad again. So what I'm looking for in GigaChad, if you want to absolutely nail the trade, in my opinion, guys, this is a decent time to DCA in if you're looking long term. But the reality is you don't even need to take that risk. I'd say where there's a great time to get in GigaChad is if it breaks above this downtrend line. So if we retest this line and get rejected again, we're probably going even lower, which I can't see happening in this current market. We're turning bullish again. But then again, guys, if we do blast past this key area of resistance on the downtrend and we do end up breaking past that, I think we go long on Giga. We absolutely send it because there isn't much resistance to go off to reach all-time highs, guys. And I know that sounds crazy, but trust me, so much changes in crypto very, very quickly. All it would take is an influx of volume, people speaking about it. It's on Coinbase and major exchanges. I think this has huge potential, guys. And I know it's not the hottest thing in the market right now, but sometimes you have to be a little bit patient, maybe stack this in your own time for a more of a conviction play, okay? So that's how I would play it. Don't just buy it because I mentioned it. Next up is All Will Retire. This is the project that encapsulates that idea perfectly. What would a retirement video be without this project, right? So we've spoken about it a million times. I'm not going to go in depth yet again, but this project does encapsulate the idea of retirement, and that is what everyone wants in crypto. I am looking for AWR to hold this trend line. You know, this is the ascending kind of trend line here, and we're doing really well in holding that. I just don't want to see it lose that level here, right? That's exactly what I'd be looking out for. And we do have this key area of resistance that we keep on seeing with this project. We keep getting rejected here. And the only time we did confidently break it, we were exploding, and then the market crashed, and the market brings down all the pairs, Solana pairs and everything. So that was unfortunate. I think this was going to the absolute moon back then, but it is what it is, right? So dollar cost average opportunity for AWR, that's my final verdict on it for now. Next up is Hollow. So we did speak about this yesterday. Also, I thought Hollow was going to hold this trend line also, and we would see something similar to this. That didn't end up happening. We ended up kind of losing that short-term uptrend, and we did end up breaking down to an area of about 900k market cap. Hollow is in danger at the moment, okay? I'm going to say that, not to FUD. I'm in this project, guys. I don't want to FUD it at all. I'm just being completely honest with you. I think we can fall back down to 600k market cap. So you're looking at a buy-in price about here, because we would need a bounce right now, which we might, because the market is very bullish, but is completely unnecessary to take a risk here. I think it might fall a bit more because people will lose hope in it. And then that's when we absolutely take advantage and snatch their bags for cheap. I think Hollow has a lot more to go into it. I mean, the ideal scenario would be we explode. Seems like there needs to be a catalyst for that. I think we need to shake out some more paper hands first and then accumulate after them. So we'll see where it goes. I like Hollow a lot. The community's phenomenal. People in my VIP love this project. I've gotten wrecked on it so far. I know I did buy in at about 1.2, 1.3 mil market cap. Not the greatest so far, honestly not the worst. And this is the volatility you expect with meme coins. So I'm holding on to Hollow right now. All right, taking a trip down memory lane to these Matt Fury picks. Mindfact is looking brilliant. Actually, I did not expect this. Okay, so Mindfact did end up bouncing off this key area of support here. So this was one of the most noticeable areas of support for Mindfact, and this was absolutely crucial. I'm just going to put it point blank there. This was absolutely crucial that it bounced off this level here. There is absolutely no support to go off below this, right? Your next key area of support would probably be about 1.4 mil, which was where our VIP Discord group buy was, pretty much around that 1.6 mil mark. And we did do enormous gains on that. I believe about 6x, something along those lines. It's trending upwards brilliantly now. So what you're looking for in Mindfact would be actually to use this current area of resistance as support and bounce off to new highs. So what I'm thinking, guys, if you like the Matt Fury narrative, this is still realistically a good buy in my opinion. I've personally started to fade the Matt Fury picks because they just got so oversaturated, guys. Everyone and their mum, cat, brother, uncle was releasing some Matt Fury coin that was new. I got really sick of it. It just left a bad taste in my mouth. And so we did have a sell alert about Mindfact. But you know what, guys? I'm actually thinking about re-entering Mindfact because it's actually looking very, very strong. And this one, it is important to note, this is much different from the other Matt Fury picks. The developer here puts in a lot of effort to getting these coins to perform really well. They've got so many exchange listings for Mindfact. It is doing absolutely phenomenal. So, you know, kudos to this team. They don't give up, and he absolutely does his best to make sure these projects do really well, okay? So Mindfact for me would be one of my best plays on the Matt Fury narrative. It has been this whole time, guys. But like I said, again, I just hated what the whole Matt Fury narrative became. All these coins just trying to release and scam people. It was really annoying, okay? So there was thousands of these coins. The dust has settled with that a bit and people have calmed down. I think Mindfact is one of the best winners in this at the moment. On to one of our next Matt Fury picks from before, Mona. I think this one is a brilliant hedge that you can have against Mindfact if you are looking for something that is lower in market cap, more risky. I think look towards Mona, right? So we did break out of that downtrend. This has been absolutely clobbered on the chart. So we did break that key level here and we started an uptrend, right? So when you do tend to break those downtrends, you do have an explosive kind of move. And yes, it doesn't look explosive on the big chart, but realistically, a move from what's the low here, 184k market cap to 429k market cap is 225%. And if we go even further, we're at 556k market cap right now. So massive, massive move there short term. We would definitely look for Mona to hold this trend line, right? So we want it to escalate higher and higher and just slowly climb up. But if we do ultimately end up losing this trend line, I'd personally dump this project. I think it looks great short term, right? I think it can come back. This is one of those Matt Fury coins that have a great community behind it. A lot of KOLs speaking about it. A lot of people want to see this do well. So I think this can be one that you guys get into. And this is obviously not financial advice, but these are the two I would personally play with, okay? Next up is C Memes. Now, we haven't spoke about this one in a while, but I actually really, really like this project. If we go to the website here, we see a lot of nostalgia inducing things. So when you go here, you go, wow, I used to pretty much wake up to this every day, right? With the whole MSN, Windows kind of thing. It was awesome, right? So if we go here, see memes, this is the name of the project, and we go to influencers here, you do see a lot of influencers that are popular in the space. So, you know, you've obviously got Elio Trades, Ivan on Tech. Absolutely love Ivan on Tech. It was one of my first crypto influencers to get introduced into. Alex Becker, phenomenal last crypto cycle, made me a lot of money. He's an absolute G as well. Altcoin Daily, that's just a classic. You've got Superman, which is an absolute G as well. I used to watch all his old stuff from about 7 years ago or whatever, right? So yeah, he's been in the space for a very, very long time. You've got Gustavo, which is Coin Talk, absolute G as well. 100x Crypto Gems, great guy. All these influencers, right? And then you've got your boy down here, Win All Day. I absolutely love how they're kind of promoting this project. They're getting influencers involved. It's just a good bit of fun, and they make phenomenal stuff on their X too, guys. This is what caught my attention. I think when 100x Crypto Gems did a partnership with them and they made this whole promo video, and I was like, wow, these guys are absolutely phenomenal with the stuff they create. So shout out to them. I think they're worth it. Anyway, let's get back to the chart. So if this was me and I wanted to invest into this project right now, I'd be looking at a price, right? So we've had that initial hype run and everyone seemingly dumped it off, and now it's time to take advantage of that. If you still believe in this project, it's definitely the time to get involved, in my opinion, not financial advice, right? Definitely look at it in your own time, guys. They're creating something which actually has utility behind it as well. So there's locked folders that actually have meme coin gems like 10, 20, 50, 100, even up to 500x gems, I believe. So very interesting project, extremely unique, which is what caught my eye about it. That's C memes, guys. Bid it if you want and have a look at it in your own time. Next is Totakeki on BNB. So this performed really well for us. Like we said before here, it broke out of that channel, reached all-time highs, and then the market went down and it ruined everything short term, right? So this was absolutely exploding. I've talked about this a lot. This is pretty much my only BNB play at the moment. I might be looking into getting another one soon, but we'll see. Yeah, not too great lately, guys. So one thing I found very interesting is the other Totakeki on ETH is actually bumping. So guys, it looked like the BNB one was going to be the clear winner. You have all these Binance Alpha accounts reacting. You have CZ replying to it in comments, which is obviously the co-founder of Binance. Very weird battle we've had here. It's seemingly like a chop of who's the favorite, and this Totakeki on ETH is slowly climbing up and maybe perhaps about to surpass it. So this one looks extremely strong as well, guys, and this was actually deployed before the BNB one, so that might be a driving factor for it. If you do like this, I recommend just checking it out, right? Next up is a fan favorite, Douge. Now this is one that on the channel a month or so ago, people would not stop rating me about this coin. So I was unaware of what exactly this coin was, and I did see it at very early at about 3 mil market cap, I believe, in my Telegram group, the free one actually. So you guys can join that free Telegram group in the links down below. And we did fade it. All it did was go up and up and up and up. And so I started making videos about it around about here as it was going up. A lot of people were just rating me, Douge, DJI 6930. It was absolutely insane. I've never seen a community like that in a very, very, very long time. And so it intrigued me. How could you get so many people so passionate about a project? Not to FUD the project by any means. This was me looking out for my community. I said, guys, don't ape into these green candles. I know it looks like you're missing out. It sucks, right? When it keeps going up and you would have bought, but I'm telling you from experience in crypto, this will come down. Something that goes up this fast will also come down very, very fast because you haven't built enough support. So I ended up getting in, I'd say around these levels here after it did correct. And I was telling people just not to get in, take profit if you can. And that would have been a great area to take profit. Topped out at about 85 mil, I believe. And now we are sitting at 10 mil market cap. So if this is a project you believe in, guys, and this is very important as well because it's pretty much at the last area of support. This is a very important kind of point for this project because I think it's reached an absolute bottom here. I'd be very surprised if it goes down further. This is a project I've been very, very bullish on. I mean, if you look at the branding here, Douge encapsulating that whole Dogecoin factor about crypto, it is aiming to flip the Dow Jones. And I just think this is a brilliant beta play to SPX 6900. That's my forever opinion on this. I personally was a fan of Cerberus, that three-headed dog of the underworld or whatever it is, right? That was one of my favorite mythical creatures as a kid, right? That could potentially be why I'm biased, why I like this so much. But yeah, I just think it looks really cool. Like, that's just the basis point of it. I think it's something I can easily get in amongst, and I actually might be dollar cost averaging here because I didn't realize how much of a flat line it was, and it might be a great area to scoop some up. So go check out Dowd in your own time, guys. Next up is Abster, which was before my favorite beta play to the whole Pudgy Penguins narrative. But however, this has taken a backseat for Pandu at the moment. I'm not saying Pandu is a better play or safer by any means. Abster is definitely that, but Pandu for me is going to be something that gives those multiples if it takes off. Regardless, 28 mil market cap, I think you can't go wrong here. I mean, if you want to be exposed to the abstract blockchain, guys, you are going to need to get into this top meme coin, in my opinion. Did top out at about 45 mil market cap, so you are getting a little bit of a discount here. What's there to say? It's going to be the abstract blockchain mascot, and if this does absolutely fly, which I'm assuming they're going to get the marketing going very, very soon. They have to get things going now, otherwise people will lose confidence. I really like this project. It's been an easy hold, and we did call it on the channel at about 5 million market cap, so insane gains. Last but not least, MXY. It has recovered well since yesterday's video, right? So we did speak about how I wasn't even sure what happened. It just got dumped off so aggressively, but it's coming back now. I was super, super bullish on this whole narrative in general, right? Needing a meme coin index because there's so much kind of PvP with the meme coin space. People want to always rotate in and out. No one has patience. I thought the idea of one coin encapsulating the whole meme coin space as a whole, and there can be one coin we flock to, is the best idea ever. Apparently people don't really agree, which is fine. Maybe there needs to be a new project or something. I don't know. But this idea is a $1 billion idea, right? So whether it's this project or someone creates a new one, the whole meme coin index idea is definitely a $1 billion idea in my opinion. I'm not advocating if you should buy or not here, okay? I don't know where this is going. That does the video for today. As always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more from me, join that VIP Discord group where you can join the VIP group where we talk about cryptos nice and early, get you in as early as possible. See you in the next one. Peace.